YouTube, how we doing today, guys? It's Crazy Kyle TV, and I'm back with a brand new video for you guys today. And as you guys see by the title of the video below, this isn't really a review video, but this is just me expressing that I am really enjoying Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Yes, I know I said it. There's a lot of people out there that don't like the game, a lot of YouTubers especially, but I'm honestly enjoying Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. You guys are probably watching some gameplay of me going off in the background, playing at a pretty good pace and, having pretty good gameplays. But all in all, this video is just going to be me telling you guys the good things about Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. The game has been out for over 2 weeks. I waited to make this video just because, there could have been patch updates like there were. There was about 3 patch updates for this game in the 2-week span. And, playing the game in 2 weeks is going to give you a good understanding of what you're going to have to deal with for the next year. And, honestly, I'm really loving Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Of course, there is some things in the game that are buggy. There are some things in the game that I dislike a lot. I'm going to kind of explain some of those things, but there's more good in this game than there is bad. And I really am just kind of baffled and don't understand why people are having trouble liking this game. It's basically, like a version of Modern Warfare 3 with the movement system and a little bit futuristic, not a little bit, but a lot futuristic. It's like Black Ops 3 and Modern Warfare 3 had a baby. I think I'm going to name off the things that I dislike in the game just to kind of spice the video up a little bit before we, jump into the things that I actually like, because those things are probably going to be obvious. But, disliking things like the time to kill map layout, and some of the combat rigs, those are things we kind of can't fix. Time to kill, you can fix that. But the map layout, there's just a lot of maps that I'm really not enjoying. I don't think there's really any in between on the maps. I think they're either good or they're really bad. There is a couple good maps that I really do enjoy playing, but there's also really, really bad maps that just seem very, very big, and they don't fit the movement system of the game, and they don't fit the game just as a whole. Some of those maps that take place on Mars or Jupiter or Uranus or something, who knows where they're taking place. Another thing, like I said, is the time to kill. You kill really quick in this game, but honestly, it's not much different than it was in Black Ops 3 or Ghost or Advanced Warfare, so we're kind of used to it the last 3 years. Another thing I really just don't like in this game, is the weapon variants, and that's something that honestly has been very, very controversial the last 2 years in Call of Duty, especially in Advanced Warfare, when they had the weapon variants that would boost your damage and boost your, skill set on the gun. It was kind of unfair if someone got a random lucky supply drop opening and it gave them the HBR Insanity. If you guys remember the HBR 3 Insanity, whatever the gun was called, that gun literally shredded. It was not even fair if you came up against somebody in the game. If I seen somebody on the other team using that weapon and that weapon variant, I was just backing out immediately. Weapon variants are weird because it resembles pay to play, and COD points were just implemented into the game within the last week. We hated COD points last year, especially I didn't like them. You pay to play. You pay to get the good weapons. You pay to get the DLC that you can't get, regularly. What I think Infinity Ward should have done and Infinite Warfare should have taken the strategic way around this and actually just made it so that you have to play a lot of Call of Duty to get what you want. If you want that weapon, or if you want that melee weapon, or if you want that camo, you have to play a lot of Call of Duty and earn your keys to open up your supply drops. You should not be able to buy keys and COD points to open up your supply drops. I don't think it's a good way. They are a business all in all. They're just going to do whatever they can to make money. So that's where I'm going to stand on that. Those are just the main things that I dislike. Of course there's other things like some of the combat rigs, some of the weapons. One thing that I do like a lot, that if you guys didn't know in the last patch update, like I said, they're staying up to date. Infinity Ward is staying up to date and listening to the community, because the game got so much bad backlash on it, that they are updating the game constantly. One thing I really liked is that they nerfed the Volk. You know, people were complaining about the bulk being too overpowered, and they didn't like it a lot. And they were complaining about the ricocheting of energy weapon bullets. And they took that completely out of the game, and they nerfed the bulk. Like, you gotta applaud Infinity Ward for doing that. You know, that was just, it was a very, very good thing that they did to the game. And, you know, hopefully more changes like that are going to be coming to the game later. You know, if there's some OP later on that we find in the game, hopefully they stay up to date and nerf the weapons, and, you know, or update the weapons, and just, you know, update the game throughout the year. You know, that's one thing that I think Black Ops 3 lacked a little bit throughout the year. You know, but all in all, honestly, you know, I named off some bad things, and, you know, really you guys can see the good things, honestly. You know, I think we all need to take a break and realize that Call of Duty this year is not going to be as bad as we thought it was going to be. You know, this is my review video. You know, it was kind of a weird review video. If it's like confusing you guys at all, you know, just listen to the video. You guys can get the points out if you guys are smart enough to get the points out, which I'm expecting most of you guys are smart enough. But we all have to give this game a chance. I honestly think this game is going to be good. You know, I think this game is tolerable to play for a year. Would I have wanted to go to an advanced movement system this year? No. That's probably why I'm playing more MWR than Infinite Warfare, but I am playing a lot of both. Next year, we hope for boots on the ground, but, you know, this year we got to live with Infinite Warfare, and, you know, I think it is tolerable and fun to play at times, you know, if you're getting into right lobbies. I think that the game itself, we all have to give a chance. Like I said, you know, you can't just sit here and sleep on it just because, you know, the launch trailer showed you going to space in a campaign mission. You guys got to realize that was the campaign. You know, yeah, some of the maps are on space or in space and on different planets. You got to live with it, honestly. It's Call of Duty. We all come back to the game every year. We've all said for the last 8 years, oh, we want something different. And we finally got something different with the 3-year cycle of games. And we got advanced movement. And, you know, everybody's like, oh, I want to go back to the original way. Because I guarantee you, if Call of Duty lives on, and about 3 years down the road, if we go back to boots on the ground, people are going to just want something else and want something new. You know, that's how people are. But honestly, I think we just need to live with this game. I don't think it's as bad as everybody thought it was. I think everybody really got the impression of the space mission that you saw in the launch trailer. You know, I think that's what really caught everybody's eye, and they disliked the video immediately because it was in space. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. That'll be down in the description below. Also, follow me on Twitch. That's down in the description below. I'm going to be bringing you guys multiple videos of MWR and IW, you know, pubs, just whatever, competitive. I've been wanting to do a 100-win series in MWR because I've been playing competitive mostly in that game. And, you know, I kind of want to do a Road to 10th Prestige and a Road to Grandmaster in both IW and MWR. So make sure you guys stay tuned for one of those videos coming out soon. So, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, rate, comment, subscribe. YouTube. This is Crazy Kyle TV. We're out, baby.
What? Teammate just literally stood right next to me and just watched me die.